So it's about to start pouring, but this is gonna be part one of tomorrow's video. Right now, there's not much I can do tonight. This is the Turbo 2 engine for the FC. There's not much I can do tonight because I don't have these trans bolts, or like the bell housing bolts, I guess. Gonna pick up those bell housing bolts tomorrow. What I can do tonight is go ahead and toss in this XD clutch. So it's a stage 1 heavy duty clutch and pressure plate. I can toss in the new throwout bearing in the Turbo 2 trans. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. And that way tomorrow I can pick up those bolts, bolt the train to the engine, and then drop the whole thing in, and it should be good to go. Here's the XD clutch, by the way. It's absolutely gorgeous, look at that. There's the clutch, and then new throwout bearing, pressure plate, heavy duty pressure plate, $450 too, something like that. It's just not cheap. I ran out of storage in the middle of filming that, unfortunately, but clutch and pressure plate on, it looks so much better. Stock one, clutch had plenty of life left, by no means worn, so I'll have that as a backup if I need. I doubt I will, considering that'll last forever, but I'll have this as backup if I need it. But yeah, XD clutch is on. There's really not much else I can do tonight. I mean, I could drop the engine in. I just want to wait until I can get the trans bolts, or the bell housing bolts, so I can get the trans bolts on, and I can just drop it all in at once, don't have to worry about climbing underneath the car. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can do for tonight, so I'll get those bolts tomorrow morning, and then I'll grab that hoist tomorrow morning. But engine and trans are going in tomorrow, and I'll see what else I can get done. Yeah, like I said, the turbo engine's like literally ready to drop in. I just need to get those bolts and the hoist. That's all that's holding me back right now. Also, I called O'Reilly's and ordered new pads and rotors for the FB, which, if you watched my last video, completely shot themselves at the end of that road trip yesterday. I don't know if you can see that, but that rotor is just shit. Like, it's all grooved in, and yeah, like you can feel it. It's bad. And it grinds every single time I go near the brake pedal or slow down. But so I'm gonna get that fixed like ASAP. I'll do that tomorrow, and then I'll see how far I can get on the FC. But like I said, hopefully I should have this thing running in a week or two. Should be good for around 13, 14 pounds of boost. And after I get it tuned and everything, I'm looking at 300 plus horsepower, which in a car that weighs, what, 2,500 pounds is just gonna fucking shred. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm in my dad's car, which is a stick shift G37 convertible. But I'm on my way to O'Reilly's to pick up brakes for the FB, because if you watched yesterday's video, they killed themselves at the end of it. And then after that, hopefully I can get the engine dropped in tonight, which would be super, super cool. I'm just gonna get as much as I can done today. I have no idea how much that'll be. I might not even get the engine in today, who knows, but we'll see. Texted Jacob. He doesn't have the bell housing bolts either, so I'm gonna have to pick some up from Ace tomorrow when they're open. So I just got back right now. Doing the brakes right now. I'm about to. Right there. Got the RX-7 pulled up. And yeah, I'm gonna get started. So I just took the brake pad off the driver's side. Look at that. I've never seen a brake pad that bad before. Holy shit. That's insane. Like, there's just absolutely nothing left of that. The other side wasn't quite as bad. Passenger side, they still need to be replaced. But fuck, I mean, I'm glad I made it home with with that. Jesus Christ. And car feels much better. No more grinding or anything, which is awesome. Brakes feel better. I'm at the bank now. It is Easter, so when I get home, I'm gonna spend some time with my family. And then I think Jacob's gonna come over tonight and help me out with the RX-7 a little bit. Hopefully I can still get that engine and trans dropped in, and then just see how far I can get tonight. All right, so it's later now. It's 9-ish. Jacob left not too long ago. We didn't make as much progress as I was hoping for tonight. The trans is still sitting over there, but the engine's in the car, which is awesome. Still a few more things I need to get. I didn't have the right AN fitting for this rear oil line. The front one will go right on, but I still need to get that rear one. I need to get bell housing bolts. So I'm gonna order all that tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and get the exhaust manifold on, get the lower intake manifold on, hopefully get the turbo on. I'll get the radiator in now that I have those brackets. And then I need to remount the oil cooler because I have it just zip tied on because the mounts are all fucked up and I don't have the right brackets to go with them. So as you can see, this line is about, what, half an inch too short, and then the rear one's another 2 inches short. So I need to fuck with that and get that to fit the right way. After I get all of that done, I think what I'm gonna do is take the whole car and just tow it to Jacob's shop where we built the exhaust for the FB. Cause they have a lift, they have a whole bunch of space out there. They've got whole, like every tool I would need to do this really. They're gonna weld me up a full, or Andrew's gonna weld me up a full exhaust system. Most of the wiring done. I've got a pretty decent grasp on everything else, but I can't wire to save my life. So what I think I'm gonna do is tow this to Arby's Adrenaline Factory downtown. And Robert Bell up there, I'm gonna have him help me mate the NAS5 harness to the S4 Turbo 2 ECU. And then I'll have him do the PEC air fuel controller, and anything else that needs to be done. And I'm gonna have him build me piping for my front end intercooler, which is down there. Intercooler will sit right up front, right there. And I'm still gonna have an NA hood because I hate the Turbo 2 hoods. That's the plan with this car. ETA 3-4 weeks is my goal. So hopefully I'll be able to have it running by the time all this coronavirus shit blows over. And I'll be able to take it out to some track days and actually be able to drift it, which will be awesome. But yeah, for right now, that's pretty much where I'm at with this. So that'll be all for this video. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get started on the exhaust manifold, the intake, the radiator, all that shit. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.